Get me out of this Balatro challenge, everybody. Welcome back. We're in the middle of the Jokerless challenge. It's our last challenge. You don't get any Jokers. And that's about it. It's pretty tough, people. It is. What the heck are we going to do? You know, we haven't played with the Abandoned deck in a long, long time. Let's remind ourselves that with this deck, you actually do get Jokers. So we can actually play the game a little bit. Early flushes are good if you can get over... Listen, I'm min-maxing too much. It doesn't require... It's not that serious. What I would say, though, is... Like, this is a rare opportunity to fish for an early straight flush, which does allow us to easily get the maximum bonus for the number of hands available. So we're going to have $7. All that was basically for me trying to eke out an extra $1, to be honest. I'll level with you. Jumbo Spectral Pack can go crazy. No doubt about it, but face cards give 4 mult is kind of insane. Oh, I see the problem here. I don't have any face cards in my deck. Right. Okay, moving on. How about, you know what? Let's run it back. Suited 2, 3, 4, 5. Suited ace 2, 3, 4, 5. The game is good, people. The game is good. Hi, Tomo. They're working with me, and I respect that, and I appreciate that. $7 again. This time, let's take a $4 Spectral Pack. The deck's already thin. I'll make it thinner. It sucks to lose 2 aces, but also, I guess, what do we care? How about, honestly, with this kind of setup here, I would go banner, I would go evens, and I would go 1 extra hand per round. And I think almost we've got our farming engine set up like crazy. Like, can we not just play this and easily win? I guess, like, banner is kind of dookie because it's 80 chips max, but... Now, what I would love... That's very nice. What I would love to see probably more than anything else, and that's why I'm buying here, is like an Econ Joker. And you are an Econ Joker. It's like a lump sum, but still. And I'll keep the money coming here. And we're not going to reroll yet because it's not necessary. I think we got a great thing going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2 even cards. Banner we gotta get rid of. Egg we can hold, but we got tons of Joker space available. The money's coming in fast and furious. Abstract Joker's great, but I'm just gonna say not now. And hit the road, Jack. We don't have any face cards, okay? At some point we may, but I'm not gonna endeavor to make that happen. I'm very standard pack pilled right now. Hollow 10 chips 4 mult, or hollow. We'll just take hollow 4 chips 10 mult. Of course. I'll buy the voucher. We'll buy it early. What do you got for me? A chariot? $3 for an early chariot. I don't think we need it to survive, but I think it's nice to have. And let's do like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would go crazy. Especially with that 10. And I guess we'll just make a... Let's make an odd card steal so that we could possibly... I mean, we're more likely to hold an odd card in hand than an even card because we have even Steven. I should train on the challenges more often. We did make one incredibly glaring mistake early, but I'm feeling like I'm in control of this one, man. A little buffoon pack? Who says no? We're winning easily right now, but let's keep it going. And I'll splurge for the standard pack, man. One thing you always love to see, more good cards. I think I've used standard packs, but typically my modus operandi, we just play this, honestly, is to wait until I get a little bit deeper into the game and then try to pop them as something to, like, duplicate. But even early on, especially with a thin deck, I guess, like 1 or 2 super good cards can really help you out. Also, I can't deny we've gotten insanely lucky with our Empress cards, or sorry, our Hermit cards. Red Seal Steel. That's it. This is the way. I'm not guaranteeing anything here. I'm not saying, like, we're going to the moon. I'm just saying that for now, like, there's a possibility. We're never going to discard anyway. Okay, I'm going to try it. There's a possibility that we have some endless potential. Now, it is only ante-2, so I don't want to get too high on my own supply. This one's tough because we can't discard. But at the same time, I'm like, what if we just played like a 4? And 8 and 6 don't count, so we might as well dump them. That's 180 points. So, not great. What about 2 pair? That's better. It's amazing how much of a difference it makes when you play more than 1 card. Or maybe it took my high card as the... Okay, yeah, I understand. Like I said, I never make mistakes. Steel Joker seems crazy. And I'm going to try to be duplicating that steel 9 with the red seal as much as possible. You're only worth 14 bucks. Me personally, I go for the Joker space. And we stall to keep our econ going. Because once we sell Egg Joker, we don't have like an econ Joker backing us up. But like, we're loving life right now, brother. Are you seeing this? You seeing the kind of draws we're getting? This feels frictionless after spending an hour. Well, first it's a steel card. First I spent an hour and 15 minutes trying to beat the challenge where you had 3 Joker slots and didn't get any money for rewards, which was really tough. We eked out a victory, and then I went straight into Jokerless. Turns out having Jokers is like... seems pretty valuable in a game like this. I'm the kind of type of dude that seems to do well with some Jokers being involved at the function. Not going to be a good hand. That's okay, because we're basically just trying to draw evens. We don't even need to draw our steals yet. They're giving us a little bit of credit just by being in the deck. You're selling for 20 bucks. This is a great situation because I actually feel like every Joker except for Steel Joker can be removed from the game right now. Like, we could easily replace. Supernova's not the right play. We're waiting for Death. No Death. We'll go Hermit again. There's a temptation to take Flash Card, I'll admit. We don't have the voucher set up for it yet, but there is something to be said for $5 for 2 mult in the shop every time. I think we could dump Banner and run this for a minute instead. Because we are going to be re-rolling anyway. I guess we might as well capture like some of the value out of that. Just don't go overboard. And I think Diet Cola's pretty good, but you're a nice econ Joker. And I'll stand by that. I know it's a controversial statement, but I do think it's a nice econ Joker. Let's dump this. But not with 2 discards. We need to have more discards in order to make that functional. Okay, this is a good time to slow your roll down. Don't play too fast. Everything should be crystal clear right now. What we want to see, death cards are how we win the game. More discards will be necessary at some point, maybe even for economics. Death cards and duplicate our 9, please. I would be thrilled to turn my odds into evens for now. We could make more 9s, but we're not... We want a specific 9. It's got to be a special kind of 9. It can't just be any old 9. And this is the rare time we're not going to roll once. 6 pairs, a pair of 6s. I just want to see what 2 pair with 6s involved. How does this look? Pretty bad. Pretty horrible. Okay. How about a full house? We are playing a steel card, but the mult gain that we get from playing it, I think, is worth a lot more than holding it in hand. Another full house. 20 bucks would hit the spot, for sure. No bucks. No bucks doesn't hit the spot as much. Okay, well, you know, this is a good wake-up call. It took us 3 hands. We got to improve our run a little bit. I think Earth is good. Controversial statement in the astronomy community, but I stand by it. No steel cards. We're going to add a face card that gives us a tarot card, because the tarot card is going to give us more death cards, more chariot cards, and the steel jokers are win condition. And apparently we're full house coded right now. We've used 8 tarot cards. Okay, I'm sorry. Ice cream is literally like the only thing giving us chips, but I think it's also the first thing to go. But I'm going to take a chance. Just wanted to see. Just wait. It happened. Green Joker, by the way, is a stud, and I love him. It's just a little too late for me to make the pivot. You show up on ante 1 next time, and I got you, bro. It's guaranteed. I am hoping to use many tarot cards. Now, that's bad. We should be smart now. we should discard, because we're looking for, first off, the full house goes crazy. I'm happy to see it. But we're also looking for purple seal. If we don't get a purple seal, then there's no point using a discard to try to find a purple seal. That'll leave you on 0 discards. But huge, huge. Big plays, okay? This would be a fantastic and possibly necessary time to get rid of egg and get a better joker. It's not going to be throwback. Honestly, this is a crazy play. Do you hear 2 different types of music playing right now? The Twitch front page just started playing music for me, man. I don't even know why I was on the Twitch front page. Okay, we go hallucination for just a moment. I need the tarot cards out of this. Thank you. And an even card with the purple seal. And a devil card. Okay. I'm not saying we got it locked in. I'm just saying it's very nice. Also a great time for a reroll. And hallucination, as far, pardon me, as far as I'm concerned, you've served your purpose. I appreciate what you've done for me. This is big. 9s, actually fairly likely to get played here. And you know what? Let's use moon effectively. You're on 11 mults. It's probably time to think about getting rid of even Steven, bro. Just looking for one more purple seal. It didn't happen. That's okay. 120 times 13 or 140 times 14. That's a surprise to me. Plus the 10s are freaking cracked. Life comes at you fast, kid. First you got a banana, next it withers. I will level with you though. It would be nice to get flat mult, but hologram goes crazy. We are tending to add a lot of cards to our deck. We're opening packs. Ectoplasm, -1 hand size. It's nice. For me, I'm just pushing back on the idea that it's an always take. An extra joker is very valuable, but I think in this situation where we're so pot committed to getting full houses, we played flush. We played a flush house instead of a full house. That's my mistake. We did. No wonder it was 140 times 14 instead of 115 times 10. I guess we'll level it. You never know. And if anything, I think we have jokers that we could like get rid of. Hate to dump my full house potential, but like I think the given. That's beautiful. Is you can, and I'm not making another flush houser just yet. We can get better tarot cards. The given is we can get rid of even Steven. That's a big play right there. And that way we don't have to play even cards anymore. Not to mention it has a maximum possible mult of +20, which admittedly is good. But flash card is going to get there by itself, given time. Ballot can be interesting. I think we'll start with the Arcana and just see what we're dealing with. Okay, me personally, I think you sell even Steven. Pop Judgment. It's pretty bad for me. Use the Hanged Man. We don't have to cut odd cards anymore. We could cut 2 2s. And then I feel like Hanged Man to make us draw our better cards faster is very good. Ouija. We're not going to be doing Ouija. I would love to make a red seal card Aura'd, obviously, but I think we just gotta like put this on a 10. That's beautiful, and then try to get a red seal on it. And you give me Hanged Man, I'm gonna use it right away. Lucky Cat is definitely not what we want. I would sell it for 3 to buy Ballot for 4. And another Spectral Pack is mighty tempting, but I think we're at a delicate moment right now. If you'll give me a second, we got some stuff we're working through. We need a full house. Sorry to see the 4 go. I'm sorry to see all of my special cards go, but 4-5, you're cut. This is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing we just walked into. It's worth a try. 10, 10, 10, 3, 3. Okay. You should definitely be at the end. We weren't punished, but... Oh, it's not even that good! Okay, did I put the wrong card at the front? That definitely seems possible to me. I put the wrong card at the front and the wrong card at the end. It's still so makeable, bro. So you want some dookie. If you want some dookie, don't be shy. I'll give you some dookie. Play this. I think 2 pair gets us there. If we have to play our steel card, we have to play our steel card. I don't know if 3 of a kind gets us there, so I'm gonna hedge my bets. Not like this. After everything we've been through. 3 of a kind is leveled up 1 time. $100 chips on a straight. But it did give 1 more mult to Fortune Teller. I don't think the order matters here at all, but... Yes! I don't know if the mult from Fortune Teller saved us. All I know is that... I know I'm alive. That's what I know, okay? Earth is what we want to see. It is tricky to make the full houses sometimes, but... I'll settle for a Venus. It got us out of a jam last time. I'll settle for some re-rolls. Hey, a free frickin'... Whoa, 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 whoa. Buy. Sell. Buy. Use. I'm telling you, at some point, Throwback's gonna do something, bro. It's going to happen. And we're making clubs, aren't we? Isn't that what we're making? So what, we make clubs? We have 12 clubs. Hearts and spades are getting decroded. Hearts and spades. And this is potentially huge, man. We have 3, like, really good multers. What we could actually use is some chips. I'm dumping it. We need to make sure we're drawing to the best of our ability. Another Emperor card goes absolutely insane. How we doing on diamonds total? 10 diamonds. We could convert hearts to diamonds. Just remove more hearts from the game. At least it uses a card. Like, we could use it on nothing as well, but... 1, 7, 2, 8s. I'm a simple man. Interesting. Okay, I guess we don't have ballot anymore. 0.3. I'm gonna send it down Main Street. My hope is that we could always play... Well, there's another full house, which is really nice. I was gonna say we could always play 3 of a kind with a tower card, and the extra chips might help us out. Wow, we got there. Okay. This is a way more delicate run than I expected. I thought we were gonna win easily. We've really struck out on trying to convert our 9. Like, that's been a big problem for us. Or copy our 9. We have this 9 red steel that we can't seem to do anything with. And we don't even have any real strengthable cards here. I guess we could always turn 7s into 8s, 5s into 6s, and 2s into 3s. It's something. It's definitely not. It's less than not much. But it's not technically nothing. And then what? Strength doesn't even do well here. So you're looking at Chariot. Why would you do anything but Chariot? Don't be a fool. And we'll just put it on... What do we have the least? We have like 1 5, few 7s. We'll put it on a 7. Okay. It's something. Reroll me once. I know it's bad for our interest, but we lucked out of it, if we're being honest. On the bright side, it helps out our flash card, which is the reason we did it in the first place. So, get dumped. We do have a straight flush. I don't think it's that good compared to a full house. Full house actually easily clears it. Now, we do need to get a full house in order to make that happen. 4s, 6s are likely. 7s are not likely, but we hold anyway. 8s are semi-likely. 9s, 10s, semi-likely. Let's just dump both 8s then. And then 4s are unlikely. And 6s are fairly likely. All right. Judgment card, just what I wanted to see. It's garbage, it's trash, but send it. The worst part is, I can't in good conscience say that it actually is trash. Just wanted to see one more purple seal and we actually got it. I don't believe it. That you got to sell this. I know it seems crazy. We were talking about possibly using it effectively. Holy. I think that we might want to say, as much as I want to buy more cards, we haven't seen the packs show up, so I'm tempted to like sell hologram and run a random card. But now that I think about it, I'm like, I'm not sure that's smart either. just to get a random judgment, that seems like it's too risky for my blood. Plus, it's finally gonna pop. Wild Ace. It stings, brother. It stings. Roll. Getting the voucher that makes everything cheaper, or at least items in the shop cheaper, would hit the spot. I saw the synergy, by the way. I know you're going to say, what about the synergy? You get free reroll in the shop. We already get a free reroll in the shop. It's called interest, all right? Wouldn't expect you to understand. We want full houses. There's one ace left in the deck. 5 tens. 4 threes. I know. It's a bit insane. It's a bit insane what I just did. But I'm kind of a silly guy sometimes. Hey, things you love to see. 3 8s, 2 6s. Goodbye 6s. They're crying over you. Hello 3s. Welcome to the party. Okay. We're going 8 8 3 3. And we're not even dropping the magician on it because we'll save the magician for a possible full house in the future. 2 8s, 1 3, 0 2s. We're not cooked yet. I know it looks like the cooking has begun. Slow your roll, okay? We haven't even begun to peak. Sometimes you gotta play a steel card. It's the way of the world. I told you! I told you! Now it's a little spicy here. Now, I should say, by the way, everything's going fine on this run. But I do want to add that if we got like a bunch of death cards that converted other cards into the Red Seal 9, we wouldn't be in this position right now. We have a straight, but I can only play one hand type. We have like no 2s, right? Dump a 2 instead of an ace, maybe. We will... Lucky 3. 2 lucky 3s, who says no? So I think... I don't want to say that we've gotten like a bad seed, especially because we just made $20 right there. Holy cow, we're cruising! But there is like an endless version of this seed if we just get steel cards. And maybe we're only on ante 7. You know, maybe there's hope still that we can get there. It is crazy. Like, Steel Joker, Constellation, and Hologram is very much like, look at what they do to mimic a fraction of our power. Like, if we took one vampire, it could easily clear all 3 of these. But we didn't get a vampire, did we? So you got to play the cards you dealt, brother. Now, how are we looking? 0 discards. That's not great. Hold. Look at these beautiful 10s, though. Okay, hate to see it. Flash card is almost catching up to Fortune Teller. I didn't expect to see that. How about another $20 for absolutely no reason? No? Okay. I think it's looking likely we beat Ante 8, which is in and of itself an accomplishment. I'm not saying it's the greatest accomplishment of all time, but it's something as this game gets, you know, tougher and tougher. How about a little talisman on you? A red seal would have gone crazy, but we didn't get a red seal, brother. Now, if anything, how many 9s we have? 4 9s. 9s become 10s. A little bit of extra money in our pocket. and we go again. You have my word, assuming we survive this. This is like the only tricky one right now. How many sevens? 2 sevens, none twos, 3 fours, send them. Assuming we survive this blind, I will be attempting endless. Send them. I'm a little skeptical we're getting past like ante 10 right now, but you know, we don't have to get past ante 10 right now. We have to get past it eventually. You gotta put the polychrome at the end, man! You're missing out on perfectly good mult. One free reroll per shop. Infinite or eternal negative. Now we're talking. I'm not mad about that anymore. I know I talked smack about it earlier, but I'm kind of stoked to see it. Now, at some point, if we're going to make endless work, which is now where we're turning our head to, we do have to start taking some flush houses, okay? We also, as much as I hate to do it, I think we got to start either making more steel and adding more cards to our deck, or we got to think about maybe it's time to cut them. Maybe it's time to cut them. Now, I'm not cutting a 1.5 that grows or a 1.75 that grows for a 2 that doesn't grow. That's short-sighted thinking. You won't catch me doing that here. Flips and shuffles all jokers. All of our jokers are like equally useful / useless right now. So I think I'm unconcerned. I kind of know what I'm doing. Just draw a 10, man. There's 20 10s in the deck. Huge. 287,000. Okay, so we got something to work with. Pardon me. Our jokers in order of usefulness. Most useful, Constellation. Grows easily, isn't going anywhere, is already good. Second most important, Fortune Teller and Flashcard, close proximity. This one doesn't even count. Like, because it's negative, so we're happy to see it. I'm happy it's here. It's not out of like a derogatory thing where I'm like, this joker sucks. Rather, I'm saying, like, for the purposes of evaluation, comparing, contrasting, this guy's not going anywhere. If anything, he's at the top because he costs nothing to hold. You guys are about the same. You guys are close to the same, but I feel like Steel Joker is better because Hologram, almost by necessity, fills our deck with stuff that makes our best hands harder to play. So if anything, I think that the Hologram Gambit has been kind of a bit of an embarrassment so far. I'm hoping that, like, at some point, maybe it'll prove to be a little bit more useful. And to be honest, I'm skeptical that it happens. But I think, and it takes a lot for me to say this, because I'm, like, Fortune Teller is probably my favorite common joker in the game, and I take it almost every time. I genuinely think that Obelisk is interesting if we started playing flush houses instead of full houses, but that's probably not, we're not ready for that yet. But our kids are gonna love it. Fortune Teller, hold it. Fortune Teller probably / possibly goes before Flashcard. Like, I think Flashcard is more reliably scalable. And I love Burnt Joker. I think it's just a little too late to really make it hit the spot. 6 of a kind. Okay. Am I crazy to think, like, I'd rather have the full house? Full house is like twice the mult, but the glass card is going to double our mult, so... Alright, I mean, I can't be too upset. I have a feeling we're probably going to be fine. Alright, so now the endless party begins. That was a solid run. Maybe a little boring because, like, it was obvious for a while that we were going to win. But now things get serious. Didn't even really shuffle my jokers too much. Polychrome Walkie-Talkie is interesting. And I'm genuinely thinking about it. This is 1.5x mult, which is good. Not as good as any of our multers, but then it also gives us a bonus on 10s and 4s, and we play a lot of 10s. We don't play that many 4s. I think this is as good as this Joker ever gets, and it's not quite good enough for endless, I think. But it does give us some chips. But in the whole scheme of things, even if we played 5 of a kind, 50 chips, 20 mults times 1.5. I mean, it pales in comparison to like what we can get out of a full house or a flush house. So I just think in the whole scheme of things, it seems relatively minor, even though it's the best possible version of this lad that can exist. You gotta get somewhere, man. I should have re-rolled. Oh. But I got faith, okay? We don't need the golden card. It's all about drawing the cards we actually want to see. What are we going to do with a world card? I'm not going to do anything with the world card. That's what we're going to do. Because spades... Well, technically we could convert hearts into spades. Okay, ante 9 is going to be brainless. We're going to make it. Campfire, you have to take it. It's going to make this run take a lot longer, but still. I'm sorry to Hologram. I appreciate what you've been doing, and maybe we sell Fortune Teller at some point to make space for Joker by selling. You got to try. That's one of our only ways to scale. Okay. Don't worry, the Campfire doesn't need to pop yet. And in fact, another way to express it is that it's probably already popped to the same extent that Throwback had. Now we can take our free reroll, and that's I'm feeling great. We should be able to achieve roughly the same score. You know, if all other things are equal. If our hand is about as good as it used to be. Lucky. I'm just trying to think of what we do with a lucky card. Give you some of this. We do have a full house. I guess I would use a lucky card on you just because I can. I am playing 2 steel cards to make this happen, but again, the steel cards are relevant for the multing from Steel Joker, but they're mostly relevant like for when we're trying to make one super hand to win the game. So right now, I need to explain my thought process. No steel cards, brother? No 10s? It's unfathomable. Because you're going to be like, NL, what are you doing? And I got to explain it to you. In every shop, and we need to make flush houses easier to get. Nice try. In every shop, right now, we're going to save money. We're going to buy planets whenever they appear, but apart from that, we're going to save money. And the reason for that is we need to get Campfire to pop when we need it. We don't need to get Campfire to pop just yet. We can turn hearts and spades into diamonds. How are we looking on 10s? Way more 10s of clubs than 10s of diamonds. I think I hold this then. And we play this and this. Keep the glass one, you may need it. There's not much point to like Campfire maxing right now. If we're winning in one hand, there's not much point to Campfire maxing. Until we need to Campfire max to survive. So we might as well... this is incredible. So, free Joker slot and a foil mime is crazy, especially because I have no other chip sources. That's insane. Because it's going to double trigger steel, which is super valuable for us. I'll just level with you and tell you I think most of this is straight garbage. I'm just going to create a blue seal. Maybe it helps out Constellation. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but... 5 of a kind is at 120 times 12. Flush house is just... I need to start thinking about making it to get in the habit. Oh, another chariot card you shouldn't have. But we got other fish to fry. Let's put it this way. That's easy enough to remember. Hearts can become diamonds. Not that it's likely to do anything for us, but hold a magician card. We've already got our full house. Magician it up. And then magician all over them. We'll get a planet card, which hopefully will help us. Either way, it's going to help Constellation. Campfire doesn't need to pop yet. It's unnecessary. Get it twisted. Temperance is $22 in our pocket. It's just that easy. 2 planets. Potentially 2 planets. I think we get away with 3 of a kind with a glass Andrew. Not to mention the steel. Holy cow. The glass broke. But oh, that's right. We get 3 planets because we got 3 spots and the double triggers happen. Holy. Now, it takes a lot to get, you know, Constellation to grow, but at least it doesn't reset after every single boss, you know? So we'll level up Mars in lieu of a better option. This is good stuff, man. Absolutely, I'll add another tarot card opportunity. Red Seal, if we could just put steel on it, goes insane. We got something going on. Dude, we got a hot contest between the flash card and the fortune teller to see who's going to go first. Now, flush houses, very plausible. Lose $1 per card played. Do not care. We need to play something. I'd really rather make all of our 10s clubs. So I'm almost like it's a bit of a waste considering how useful glass can be, but I also want to make sure that we get both tarot cards out of this. High Priestess and Fool, kind of crazy. No 10s, also kind of crazy. I guess you just discard. Really gonna discard 3 8s though? I am, because I value my 10s that much. This is also horrendous. That's pretty good though. Okay. If only I could make you steel. You, and you will be made clubs. Which then allows us to use High Priestess. Now, the question is, do you use your Fool card on this? I don't know. I think you hold and hope for a better card, like a death that can make another red seal steel is probably worth more, or even a steel blue seal, maybe. $22 is good, but like I gotta tell you, I feel like High Priestess kind of goes crazy. It gives us 1 mult and then an extra 0.2x mult, which might not seem like that much, but I think it is. Don't really want a world card, honestly. All right, we'll save. Economic purposes, we'll save. We could Fool Hermit, but that sort of thing is in my bag, baby. An Emperor, on the other hand, now we're cooking. Moon card and Judgment. Judgment just gets sold. It's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. Double discard. At some point, you're going to have to work with me. 5 has to go. I don't want to dump both 7s. I guess I do want to dump the 9. We have 6 10s left in the deck. 2 8s left in the deck. You got to hold them. You got to... Am I really going to play 3? Get an Emperor card. Hang on. Pop the Emperor card. Hanged Man and Justice. 2 pair is pure garbage for us, right? 3 of a kind's okay. 2 pair is straight trash. Does this get you there? You lose like 3x on your mult. But you do gain a lot. I don't think I can play it. But if you don't play that, what are you going to play? Are you just going to play a pair? I don't think so. I think you got to play it, brother. I think you got no choice but to play it. And we can always draw more steel cards and get another full house out of it. And God is my witness. You need to be justiced. Big problem for us. We need to figure out what it is we do. Like, what cards are we trying to draw that are not 10s? This is like the full house of my dreams. This is the full house I've been looking for. We have 5 total 6s in the deck, so I'm not going to Hanged Man them. And we got our red seal steel, so I think we're going to be fine. But this would... Anti-10 came through with the hands. I can't deny that. Now, we also didn't really pay much attention to Campfire. Maybe it's time to start doing that, because pretty soon we're going to need like 1 billion points. We would love to buy the voucher. You buy the voucher and then you get an Earth card to hold in your hands. I mean, actually it was 73 bucks, so I guess we do want this. And we'd love more planet cards. And then I think the last one, unfortunately, is just a skip. But that's okay. Cool 7. Bro. 2 mults. I can't do it. We'll do better than 2 mults. Every glass card destroyed. It's a little late. I love to see you, but it's a little late. And we may have to sell cards to get Campfire popping, but just work with me first, okay? We need 13 million points. That's bad. 3, 4 4s. 5s, 2s, 9s, and kings can go. But not this 9. They did not this king. Okay, well, you know what? We're starting to cut. Although maybe, do we need to sell? No, you need to cut. We're not drawing full house as much as we like to. Ace and 4, you're gone. The death card showed up just in time. I guess in the whole scheme of things, we'd rather do this. We do have a full house. I question whether we have any chance here. This will give us some idea. I mean, Campfire's at ×1. I would rather sell it. Although I guess we could have created a flush house. How would... yeah, flush house would be like literally twice as good. Okay, well, that was a poor play. Well, not literally twice as good. It'd be close to twice as good. I'd love to see 13 million on this. Thanks for the 20 mult. That's more than I could have asked for. Wow, it worked. Okay, hold. I honestly thought that by not playing a flush house instead, we might have ruined our deck. But everything looks great. We're not taking smeared Joker. I'm telling you. Although, no, don't worry about it. Everything's okay. We're finally getting the death cards we've been asking for the entire game. Buy and hold it. Not takeable. The cards are not takeable. Buy and use it. Buy and use it. Roll again. And flash card is crossed. It's crossed the threshold. We don't want diamonds. We'll buy a $3 tarot card to sell a $3 tarot card and buy that. See, we were ignoring Campfire for way too long. We'll buy and use a Neptune. And we're now we're making sure everybody's chilling. That's the important part. Everybody's chilling now. You as a 6, congratulations. You are now a red seal steel 9. Dump it, dump it. Dump it. Dump it, dump it. Just draw. Draw good stuff, man. You guys are going to become clubs. First you're going to become spades. No, I should have just sold. I have 2 mines. It's fine. Probably should have hit the 3 on that one as well. And then hold Ceres and just let it fly. Polychrome should definitely be on the end, but whatever. 29 million. The weak spot in our run is holding Flash Card and Fortune Teller. There should be a Joker that can replace Fortune Teller. I never thought I would say it. At this point, it's planets or money. Give me the planets, man. Give me the money. And then, check this out. I really think we should, like, Ceres, buy a Fool card, and you just got to simmer on this one for a second. We didn't get a Ceres, so we're going to use our Fool card to give us a Ceres, and then we'll use a Planet X. So we got to buy a tarot, we got to use a tarot card, get a level up on the planet, and still have the planet over here to make, like, observatory work. Rolling mostly to get stuff to buy and sell. I would sell a lucky card at this point. Our plans are measured in centuries, okay? First hand is drawn face down. Toxic. Not good. Certainly not good. I think I gotta dump you. It's too perspective. Lots of 10s left, but we must have discarded some. We have 2 discards remaining. Lots of 9s left. Let's draw. Okay. I think this is beautiful. This is a totally fine situation. The world card here is inconsequential. Selling it would have been good for Campfire, but it's kind of like fool's gold, right? I respect this. This should be good. We even got the 20 mult out of the lucky card after I said I didn't like lucky cards. That was not even close to good. Actually, it was very close to good. That's true. That is true. Okay. So now we got a puzzle. We already got a pair of 3s. We got a pair of 9s. We got plenty of hands to work with. You play ace, 8, play 7. Hold your 10s, hold your 9s, hold your 8s. Hold your 3s. We need 3 of a kind. Play your 8. We don't expect this to be very good. We are blessed to have ways out. This is one way out. That sale is bad. We could sell Chaos the Clown. It's only econ driven. The problem that right now is these are basically, one of them is flat mult, the other one's 2x, because they're close together. Like they almost have the same value. So we can't sell one of them to go from 3x to 4x. But we can sell an economic joker that would pain me to do it. We could sell an economic joker to go from 3 to 3.5. And I can't sell you, although now that I think about it, you're not giving me a flush house. We'll get another one later. So that's a risk-free sale for now. And then do I sell you? The problem is if I don't sell you, are we making another full house or anything useful? I think, it's eternal. We can't sell it. All right, fair enough. I'm not selling anything else because it only gives us a half X. So we have 2 10s, 2 9s, an 8, 2 6s, a 4, and a 3 left. Obviously, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is level 6. That's not nothing, bro. And we get to hold the 9 in hand and possibly draw 2 9s after. I think you got to send it, man. We even got the 20 mult out of the lucky card. The game is trying to keep us alive, brother. Obviously, I've miscalculated somewhere. How is it possible I've got nothing? So we need 300,000 points. You can't play the 9. It's that simple. We're not taking a 1 in 5 chance for 20 mult. We're taking a guaranteed 10 mult and then praying. I lived, buddy. How do you feel about that? Now, my 2 cents, we learn from our mistakes. Hand size is beautiful, of course. We learn from our mistakes. We use Pluto. We use Neptune. These are permanent gains for free. But honestly, I think the time has come. I'm sorry to fortune teller. We need to buy, sell like 4 jokers every ante in order to make up for we're losing basically 2x our flat mult. I think having an extra joker spot is going to save us a lot of money in rerolls. I understand the knock-on effect of the rerolls, but just work with me. Okay, there's something to be said about this. Regular 8 become a super 10. I think we can... but ante 12 is a real piece of work. Now that I think about it. This would be helpful. We're so due. It's been weeks, man. So what we need like 500 million or something here, right? So you're just telling me, like, strictly speaking, we need to go all in. Yeah, okay. I understand that now. Let's pinpoint a joker we'd like to keep. It probably would be 10-4, but maybe we could do even better. Fibonacci doesn't hit on what we're looking for, unfortunately. So I'm all in. Because we lose our econ, sure. But if we don't lose our econ, we probably lose the game. And then, you know, anti-13, if we live long enough, then we'll worry about that problem. Supernova is something. We've played 27 full houses and 3 flush houses. Okay. Send it, brother. 540 million, huh? Oh, we only need 2.1 billion on the last setup here. Part of the problem for me on this run is that I never figured out what I need to play. Like 4 of a kind is, well, it's slightly worse than Flush House for sure, but it lets us hold more steel cards in hand. Slightly worse than Full House, I should say. It's a lot worse than Flush House. And how many 4 of a kinds have we played? 0. All right, so it's not great for Supernova, but the amount of steel cards we're able to hold in hand as a result, that gives us 137 million points, bro. I think this is the way. How many 10s we got left? 4 10s? That's it? We got 4 3s as well. Okay. We have to draw them. What do you want from me? Pluto. Dump it, dump it. We're trying to play 4 of a kind 3s. It's not an easy task, brother. Now what we're going to do, because we got lots of 10s left, we're going to play 3 of a kind 3s. I don't expect it to be a dynamite hand. It's not too bad. Then you discard your 3s and your 6s. We need to draw 2 10s. We only have 1 discard. We have to drop some steals to try to make it happen. Just keep the red seals. You may even draw more steals. There are a couple left, but you got to max. You got to get to. We drew none of the 10s. Are you kidding me, man? Okay, play this then. We're due. There's 2 10s left and 9 cards. I don't know how else to say it. We're due. There's 1 10, 2 7s, and a 3. Draw 1 10, brother. That's it. Just 1 10. That's nothing. Yes! We should live. Living through the small blind of anti-12 is a miracle. That's a dream come true. You can't hope for that fate on any given run. So what do we do now? We need to live. Permanent scaling means nothing to me. We absolutely need to live, and the best way to live is to pump Campfire. You might say, NL, this is temporary, this is a sugar high. True, but what are we gonna do? We got, like, there's no future past anti-12 for us. And Supernova is giving us sometimes 27 mult, which then is getting multiplied like... You're not even that good. I shouldn't have tunnel vision on you that hard. It's hard to be mad about our current position, though. I'm just thinking, like, maybe I sell you to enable more Joker. Yeah, that's definitely the play. This is the way. It's the worst Joker of all time. Well, you know what? If it's going to be the worst Joker of all time... We need an Earth card up here, now that I think about it. Just sell it and run an empty Joker spot. We're never playing a face card anyway. And then buy, and then sell, because we're never playing a face card anyway. And then buy and hold this. If we play a Flush House, we'll be happy that it's here. 810 million. The discards are very tricky. Very tricky indeed. How about some 10s, bro? Hi, Tomo. A sun card. I do think we play the full house at the expense of the steals. Hi, Tomo. 243 million. Full house that holds on to our steals. Not a flush house. I wish, brother, I wish. Maybe if I'd kept the sun card, we could have finessed it somehow, but... 100 million. Now we got considerable problems. So... we have 110, a 6, a 4, and a 3. Ace, 10, 6, 4, 3. We have a full house, but it requires playing all of our 9s, which means we're going to lose. Unless... you can't sell you, we know this now. We can't just unload for Campfire, it has to make sense. Losing 82 mult doesn't make sense, because that's like 2x our best hands base mult. So, the thing is, we can play high card, or like, I guess, pair, but we... oh, no, we can't play that. You can't, just to farm the steals, we can't get much better of a hand on our draws than we already have. So, this is the end. For sure. I'm proud of how we did, though, to be honest. I think we did great. Okay, we can do slightly better. 2 pair is level 2. It's not going to get us there. It sucks to have to play all the steals to make this happen, but it's our only shot. I think it's a 0% chance, but I'm beating a small blind of ante-12 is something I've only done like 5 or 6 times. I'll take that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you next time. See ya!